What's up with y'all? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Boss Sports Network. And I'm here to talk to you all about how I think Kawhi Leonard continues to show why he is the best player in the NBA. I think last night in the Allstar game was another notch on his belt to proving that he has now surpassed LeBron James and is better than Giannis and James Harden and everybody else in the NBA. And he was the first winner of the Kobe Bryant MVP, All-Star MVP trophy, right? Like, we know people were gunning for that. We know Giannis, LeBron, like those guys were gunning for that trophy. And all Kawhi did was go down and knock down 8 3-pointers, score 30 points, and help lead Team LeBron to the victory, and he wins the first ever Kobe Bryant MVP trophy. Now, that is, you can say an all-star game. We know those guys were playing hard, right? Like, we saw them competing, really competing to not only win that trophy, but to also win the game. So it ain't like it was just an exhibition match that nobody cared about. No, those teams were playing hard each quarter, but especially that fourth quarter. And Kawhi's accolades speak for themselves. We're talking about a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, a 2-time Finals MVP. The Clippers are the favorites in the entire NBA to win the championship because of Kawhi. Like, it ain't because of nobody else. Like, it's because of Kawhi Leonard and his play over history and his play right now is why they're the favorites to win the championship. Now, and we've seen what he's done. Like, he helped take down the Miami Heat dynasty. Last year, whether you say the Warriors were hurt or whatever, he went through Giannis, beat him on his turf, and he went and defeated the Golden State Warriors. Now, they were hurt, but Steph played, Draymond played. They were still the Warriors. Let's not act like they weren't the Warriors. They were still the Warriors, and he still was able to overcome them. And then this year, like, the only knock people, he's gotten better, right? Like, the only knock people have against Kawhi Leonard, there's two. They say he doesn't pass, right? Like, they say he doesn't get enough assists. You know who else didn't get a bunch of assists? Kobe Bryant didn't get a bunch of assists. Michael Jordan didn't get a whole bunch of assists, right? So, the assist thing, whatever. LeBron gets a bunch of assists, but that's LeBron's game. Kawhi, Jordan, Kobe, they're more like killers, right? Like, Kawhi's developed into this killer as far as scoring and shooting 8 threes. Now he can shoot. You know what I mean? He can knock down 8 threes. And load management is the only other thing. But you know what? Kawhi, you can load manage 20 games, and I'm going to go with it because I know in the playoffs, when it comes to crunch time, the clutch time, he's going to make those plays. We saw it against the Sixers. We saw it against the Milwaukee Bucks. We saw it against the Golden State Warriors in the finals, right? Like, Kawhi Leonard is that dude, and he would not be, like, the Clippers would not be you take Kawhi off that team, they wouldn't be the favorites to come out of to win the championship. And just think about it. This year, he has a better team with the Clippers than he had with the Raptors to win the championship last year. Yes, they have to go past the Lakers and LeBron James, but their roster is a lot better than the Lakers roster. We're talking about Kawhi, Paul George, Patrick Beverley, Marcus Morris, Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell. Those are some good dudes. Those are good NBA players. You go over the Lakers, once you get past LeBron and AD, you got Kuzma, who, plays sometimes, doesn't play all the time. Danny Green is solid. Avery Bradley solid, but older. Dwight Howard's older. JaVale McGee's older. They're solid players. Now, can LeBron and AD push them past Kawhi and the Clippers and win the championship? Yes, I do think they can do that. But I think Kawhi Leonard has established himself as the best player in the NBA. The only way anybody can take that from him is going in and beating him and outperforming him in the playoffs. So Giannis, James Harden, LeBron James, whoever thinks they deserve the title, they need to go into the playoffs and outplay Kawhi while defeating him, sending him home. And I don't know if anybody can do that. I don't know if that's going to happen, rather. I think LeBron and them can do it, but I don't know if it's going to happen. You let me know. Do you think Kawhi Leonard has established himself as the best player in basketball? I said earlier in a video I made like a month or two ago that Kawhi Leonard's the most valuable player in all sports, just simply of what he does and how he pushes his team ahead and how he's just like the best player for that team and for those situations. I think he was more valuable to Mike Trout in baseball than LeBron James, than a lot of players across a lot of sports. But now I'm saying he's the best player in basketball because I think he just continues to prove it night in and night out. And the only thing you can knock him for is load management. There's no flaws in this man's game, right? Like, the only thing you can knock him for is load management. Yeah, man, y'all can have that, man. I think this man is the best. You let me know what you think in the comments below. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. Continue to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. We'll continue to send you, put out great content and good videos. We'll see you next time.